Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, OP Society. Today guys, I have a very special type of video. This is going to be a One Piece Bounty Rush forensics video. And this is basically some of the hidden files that I found within the game that I find extremely interesting, and I just want to share them with you guys. Maybe you guys can give me some input. Some of the files are weird, some of them are interesting, and some of them are kind of hype, I'm not gonna lie. So with that being said, let's begin guys. Now we are going to start with the first picture right here. I have gone through these files over and over, a bunch of times actually. These are some of the files that are found to be very interesting. There's more files to explore, but it's very time consuming, so this is my first video. Maybe in the future I will make another video. So the picture that you guys are looking at, it's a wanted poster, and it says home wanted.png. So this picture is supposed to be in the home screen of the game itself, or in the home page of the game itself. It's one of those background things that look kind of like orange. They have a orange color, and that's what it's supposed to be. It has a wanted poster. I have never seen something like this, but it could be that I'm mistaken. It says Dead or Alive, and it's a bounty poster pretty much. So I just find it interesting. Just wanted to share with you guys. So let's move on to the next file, and the next one is a bunch of color distortion files. So these are files that mix with particles, either for attacks or animation within the game. I just find it very interesting because I do not recall some of these files, especially these ones right here. They have like different colors and swirls, and I don't know, I just find them very interesting. It kind of reminds me of that woman from, I believe is Dressrosa, one of the members of the Don Quixote family. She has some type of art devil fruit, and it gives me that feeling. I just found it very interesting that they have these files within the game, and I don't think I recognize any of them. But again, it's like particles that they mix with attacks and things like that, so it could be that, I'm reaching. So let's move to the next one. This one is called, it's supposed to be a stage file. This is a stage whole cake tea reflection. That's what it says. It's supposed to be the reflection within a tea, like a spilled tea. Now, sorry guys, correct me if I am wrong, but I don't think we have seen any type of tea within the whole cake stage. Now, it could very well be that I am mistaken and this has happened in the game, but I don't recall it. This other one is also supposed to be tea. It's like brown, it's kind of like spilled tea. The next one is whole cake from the whole cake stage. I just find it very interesting because if you guys see right here where the cursor or where my mouse is, if you see right here, it's Big Mom's mom, in a way. It's the lady that took care of her, Lady Caramel. So she is right here, and if we flip over to the next page, the picture is broken. And what you're looking at right now, it's supposed to be a kind of like a rough sketch of all the different items within the stage. So as you can see right here, we have some donuts right here. Over here we have the chairs. Over here, I don't know what that is. This is a door. This is like the face of the door. That kind of, it's definitely a whole cake chateau. So I just find it interesting. I do not recall seeing I do not recall seeing Mother Caramel's picture within the background files. So it's making me think that we might get a permanent stage, potentially, perhaps. I don't know. Now let's move over to the next one. This one is balloons again for the same stage, and I do not recall balloons. So That is very interesting. The next file, this one you guys have seen. I'm pretty sure you guys know what it is. This is the red juice or red cola or red food that you see in boss battles. This item appears randomly, and when you take it or when you get it, you get an attack boost. So that one we have seen, but what I'm excited is about this one, because this one is a grape juice and is for speed. If you guys see right here, this flag right here, that means speed. So this one will give you a speed boost. And I am a big believer that we might get different modes in the game, and one of the modes could be that you get some of these items in stage and you have to collect something, I don't know, like random items in stage or something like that. So I'm very excited for that. This one says a stage fire trap floor. It could be that it looks like a drainage type of thing, and it could be that, you know, fire comes out of these holes right here, and that's how it's supposed to look. There's like 3 files that look the same. They just have different names, but they start with stage fire trap. So I'm very excited. Again, it could be a new mode. I'm very excited to see traps within the games. So far we only have the Dressrosa traps. This is another stage picture. It says stage BKGD Plain Forest. So far we have not seen, the only forest that we have seen in the game is the Sabodi Archipelago, and I do not recall Archipelago being like this. I would be very excited to see the Seducing Woods. It doesn't seem like it's the Seducing Woods, but it just says forest. I don't know if that means a new stage or it's the background of an existing stage. I don't know. What I'm excited is about this one, because this one it's stage beach foliage. That pretty much shows you the items that would be within the stage, and you know, these are like things that you can find in the beach. So that's very exciting, you know. Potentially a new stage. I know that swimsuit characters might be coming out next month, so I'm very hyped for that. This picture I decided to add it because it's within the game. It's half of a moon, and this is a full moon. If you guys are up to date with the manga, you guys will know. Minx, wink wink. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything else, because if you guys are not up to date, you might not know what I'm talking about. So actually no, never mind. Yeah, we did see, yeah, it is in the anime. Okay, so if you guys are not up to date, skip this part. But the minks, they transform when when they have a full moon. So I just find it interesting that they have a half moon and a full moon. It could be that, you know, it's nothing, but you know, I would like to think that it has a different purpose. So now here we have another picture. This one says Madcap Magenta. So it appears to be just a random bubble, right? Like the Sabodi Archipelago bubbles, and that's fine, except these ones have different colors and different names. So this one is a Madcap Magenta, then we have Madcap Haki. This one is very interesting because we rarely hear or see the word haki within the game. As a matter of fact, I think it's only implied within the files of the game that the boost that Drunk Kaido gets is haki, because some of the strings say haki. So that's the only thing, the only few times that I have seen the word haki, with not even within the game but within the files of the game. So to see this with the word haki, it's very interesting. Let's move on to the next one. This one is Madcap Gold, that PNG. Again, it seems like a random bubble. This one is blue. This one is just the regular. I don't know. I would like to think that they will have a different purpose in the game, but who knows. Now this file, I think this file is from the previous version of the game that was released like 2 or 3 years ago and had 1 year time skip, almost 1 year. It was like 10 months, I believe. But I don't know why they didn't remove this file. I don't know what it's doing. Let's move on to the next one. I don't remember what this one is, but let's skip it. This one we have seen is one of the tickets. So this was the ticket for Blackbeard and Shanks. It was like a special ticket that we got recently. But if you move over, you can see that we have different tickets that have not been implemented in the game. For example, this one seems to be specifically for green color characters, this one for blue, this one for red. This is for runner class, defender class, and attacker class. I would like to see these tickets being implemented in the game sometime in the future. That would be very exciting because sometimes you just want to pull for a specific characters, and this helps you narrow down the type of characters that you can get from these tickets. This ticket, it looks very luxurious. I hope that we get it in the game, and I hope is a ticket that guarantees you a 5-star unit or a 6-star unit. That will be amazing. If we get something like that, I would definitely buy it. If it's not a crappy character, of course. If it's a bounty fest, I'll definitely buy it or get it. I hope we get it as some type of special ticket, maybe for the anniversary. Now, I do have to tell you guys that some of these files have been in the game for a while, but they have been kind of like hidden. So these files, I have seen them. These files, I have seen them in the within the files of the game, but we have never seen them implemented in game. So what I mean is that some of these files have been there for a while. They just never show into the game. God knows when they're gonna be shown. This is another file. This is Purple Cola. It seems to be more fancy or more than the regular cola. I hope we get this type of cola with better items, maybe a new shop for this type of cola. And I hope we get exclusives, maybe different items or medals. That would be exciting because the current shop, it's kind of dead. It's very whack. I hope to see more and better things implemented, and hopefully this new type of cola. Now this is for extreme units. This one recovers health. This is the team boost icon that you have. This one is supposed to be for health, this one for speed, this one is for capturing treasure. So what they do is they increment health, speed, capturing treasure, attack, and there's one for defense. I just didn't add it here. Now the file that we're looking at right here, it says prototype and it says 1 meter. I find it very interesting because I don't know what it means, honestly. I hope it's some type of mini game. It kind of looks like a first person shooting game. I hope it's some type of like shooting game where you get items or something, or cola. I don't know. I just would like to see something like that being implemented within the game, but it could be that it's nothing. I just think because I see 1 meter makes me think, oh, it could be that you have to shoot an item, some part of like a mini game, something like that. It would be very exciting to see. Now this picture, I have it here for a reason, but I'm gonna come back to this picture in the future, later in a few minutes. So these are some type of icons that we have within the game, and they have interesting names. For example, this one says battle icon status good super armor. We haven't seen any type of icons like this, and I don't know what super armor means. Could be stagger, could be something else. I just know that this is the language that they use. I believe this is the language. No, this is not the language that they use for when they program it. They actually use stagger and things like that. I believe. I could be mistaken. We're gonna take a look into those files in a few minutes. But this one is super armor. This one says invincible. This one is shield, multiplier 0.2, multiplier 0.1, shield add 0.1, 0.1, debuff attack 1, debuff attack 2, and they keep going. That's attack, that's a shield, attack, shield, bad vibration, unavailable. This one kind of made me excited because it could mean that, you know, there could be an invisible mode that makes you unavailable, but I don't know. This one says shock, this one says poison, mineralization, frozen, faint, darkness, confusion, burning, and it stops right there at burning. So I don't know if these are for a new mode. These files have been within the game for a while now. I don't know how long. I just started data mining for about 3 months, maybe a little bit less or a little bit more. I don't remember, but I haven't been doing this since the beginning of the game. So I don't know what these files could mean. I don't know what they are. I just find them very interesting and I wanted to share, especially the names. Now, let's get to the renders. I found some renders. I spent hours, countless hours, just going through some of this files to see if I found interesting stuff or something like that. So I'll bring you guys back to this picture right here, because this one is a stage and it says beach. So that's one stage right there, and I did find a render that says beach, and this one is right here. It's a beach fern, and some items have an object or file ID. This one does not. It doesn't even say stage. Some of them say stage, so it makes me think that this is very prototype-ish, but I could be mistaken. My knowledge in coding, it's very limited. So this one kind of looks like this right here, or it could be this one right here. I don't know, it could be either this one or this one. But there's the 3D image. It does look like a plant, and it says beach fern 01 object. So let's get this one out, and this is the face of a character. Face attack. So this is how the character looks when he's attacking. This is the render. It doesn't have color. I don't know who this character is. He does have an ID number, but I cannot recall this character at all. And yeah, it's just very interesting to see this character. I cannot recall this character. I don't know who this character is. If you guys have an idea of who that could be, let me know. Next model. That's the plan. I guess we're moving backwards then. Okay, let's click here. Okay, this is the other character that I wanted to show. It kind of looks like it could be Katakuri without the scarf, but I don't know. Katakuri kind of has some teeth sticking out, and this character doesn't, but the teeth kind of look like shark-ish, shark teeth. So I don't know who these renders belong to. Let me zoom it out. I just find it very interesting. I don't know who that character could be. Okay, this is another character. It kind of looks like Rob Lucci. It could be Rob Lucci, but it could also be the giraffe dude, or it could be one of the minks. You know how some of the minks, if you remember the minks arc, there is a bunch of dogs. It could be that this one is one of the dogs. It's supposed to be a face receiving damage. I know it doesn't look like a face receiving damage, especially because it has no eyes, but find it very interesting. I don't know what this character could be. I don't know who that face belongs to. Let's move on to the next one. Did we see this ones already? Yeah, we did. Okay, I was going backwards. Let's go back. Boom. That's the same face, but this one is receiving damage. That's how this character looks. It has like a little thing right here on his forehead. Again, I don't know who this character is. Doesn't look like a poo. I don't know who that character could be, honestly. Let's move on. Again, this is shark teeth, but this one has like his mouth is a little bit bigger than the other one, and this one is face attack. Again, I don't know who that could be. Looks like very early sketches, so could be that it's a character that is still in development. Again, this character, I don't know who this character is. I have no clue. Absolutely no clue. The beach plant, again, I think it's just going back now. Okay, or I don't know what it's doing, but let's click right here. This is face. Oh, no, this is hair. I'm sorry. This is hair. I don't know who this hair belongs to, what character this hair belongs to. It looks very weird. It looks like it has like a hat that goes on top. So that's hair. There's another hair. This one right here kind of looks like Usopp. But I know it's not Usopp. I went through all the Usopps that we have in the game. None of the Usopps that I saw look like this. I don't know who that character is. Honestly, it could be like it looks like he has a hat on top, so I don't know who that is. There's another hair. This one right here looks like a mix of Big Mom, Kaido. I don't know who this character or this hair belongs to. It has the full hair, so there's no hat. It cannot be Big Mom because Big Mom has a hat, and this area right here is very flat. Cannot be Kaido. Kaido's ends are not pointy. They're kind of like flat, kind of like a square. I have looked through all the characters that we have, and I couldn't find any character that looks like this. If you guys know what character it is, let me know in the comments down below. Let's close that. Let's look at this one. This one is very weird. I don't know who this hair belongs to. This is supposed to be hair side. It says hair side, maybe hair to the side. It looks like there's like face here or something that goes on top. I don't know what this is. It looks like tentacles. I thought it could be Blackbeard, you know, time skip Blackbeard, but Blackbeard only has three of these things sticking out. And this one has 4. Looks like hair from a girl, maybe. I don't know. I cannot think of a girl that looks like this or has this type of hair. Very interesting. This is hair top. So this one looks like a character that has a beanie right here and hair to the side. It kind of reminds me of Reiju, but Reiju's hair is straight. This one, and I compared the hair of Reiju to this hair, and it doesn't look the same. You would say it's Sabo, except Sabo has hair on the other side as well. I couldn't pinpoint who this hair belongs to, and it looks like this is some type of beanie and then hair sticking out from the side. Very interesting. There's another one right here. This one kind of looks like Lucci on his hybrid form. This could be the face. That's where the face goes. You can see depth right there. And this is hair. It says hair 02 object. Doesn't have an ID number, so I don't think it's a character that we have seen in the game so far. It could be that it's Lucci when he transforms, except Lucci's transformation looks a little bit different. It doesn't kind of look like this. I can show you guys in a few minutes. Now this one is a hat. It looks like a Wano hat. It doesn't look like Luffy's hat. It looks like a very traditional Japanese or Chinese hat. I don't know. It just says hat color, and that's all we have for that. Mochizuki, this one says Mochizuki. Kind of looks like Luffy going gear second, except it's not Luffy gear second. I don't think who this is. You could say it's Luffy gear 4, except Luffy gear 4 has bigger hands. His hands are massive. These are not Luffy's hands. It kind of reminds me of Caesar, but I know it's not Caesar. I don't think it's Caesar, but I don't know. I don't know who that is. Or it could be no, I was gonna say Smoker, but Smoker has gloves, and I don't think this is gloves. Or is it? Huh, kind of looks like gloves. It could be that is Smoker gloves, you know. And it's Smoker hands when he attacks, and he has no animations either. Some of these things, well, characters have animations. I also found this one is a spike ball. I don't think we have seen spike balls in the game. Again, I could be mistaken, but very interesting to see. Could be that it becomes a weapon. I don't know what characters have a spike ball as a weapon. Very interesting. And this one is a spear. So now I'm gonna go back to the picture that I showed you guys earlier. Now I don't think we have seen a spear that looks like that. The only thing that comes close is Aokiji's weapon, but Aokiji's weapon does not have that circle, and but this character does. And this one is from One Piece Burning Blood. Very, very similar. If you look at this one, they look almost identical. This is from One Piece Burning Blood, and if I'm not mistaken, it was made by Bandai as well. It's available for I believe Nintendo 3D, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360 or Xbox One. I don't know which one, but it does look like that's the spear. It looks very similar. Again, I could be reaching, you know, I'm just speculating at this point because I don't know. So, one of the last files that I want to share with you guys is this one. And this one resembles the wolves that we see in in Impel Down. Impel Down level 4 or 5, I believe. The winter level has these wolves, and also in One Piece Treasure Cruise, you can see wolves like this. They have them. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because this is just a file. It doesn't even have an ID. It just says wolf, and it's supposed to be an object. So, and it has no animation. So, it's definitely not a character, or not a playable character at least. It could be that it's going to be a stage. I would love to see Impel Down. Some kind of like a new mode. Some new mode that has levels that you can go through. You know, I just get really excited. It gives me hopes for the future of the game. So I just wanted to share that. I want to share a few more things. For example, right here, these are the assets of the game. If you type headphones, or headphone actually, headphone, we get two different types of headphones. This is one. And the reason why I brought this up is because Scratchman Apu's headphones look like this. You can Google them. They resemble this type of headphones for sure. Now, it could be that they belong to another character that we already have in the game. But I want to stay hopeful. We have the Supernova theme going on right now, and this is only part 1. It could be that for part 2 we get Scratchman Apu. A lot of people are saying we're gonna get Kid. We already have a Kid, and I mean, what else can they add for Kid? You know, I would like to think that it's Apu, especially with the latest chapters. Very relevant to the story. This is the other type of headphones that we have. I believe these ones are for Reiju. They look very similar to Reiju's headphones. Yeah, and if you type headset, you get a different type of headphones, which is this one right here. I think this one's I think this one's belong to Bullet. Bullet has some type of headphones, or it could be that they belong to Usopp. I believe Timeskip Usopp has headphones. Could be mistaken, but you know, just wanted to share that. I like to be hopeful, and I like to believe that some of these characters will be implemented in the future in the game. I wanted to show you why this hair is not the same hair that I showed you earlier. Why? Okay, so this is Rob Lucci, right? And if I type actually, let me go back. If I type Lucci, then we get Lucci's. These are the scans. This is how Lucci, these are like the sketches for attack, you know, getting injured and all those things. Now, if we go to Lucci's file, there's two type of Lucci's. If you go to Lucci 2, this is Lucci in his hybrid form. Now, this is the Lucci that you see when he activates skill 2. And if we do the animation for this character, you can see that he has the same hair that we see on the other file that I had open. Very similar. If you see, that's his tiny head, and then the hair sticking out. It could very well be that that file is for the hybrid form of Rob Lucci. And I don't know why Bandai would have this form like this, when for other characters they just make it one file. I believe for Sengoku it's only one file, but for Rob Lucci they left it open like this. I would like to think that we will get a hybrid form of Lucci in the future. Actually, let me open Sengoku. Oops, I misspelled Sengoku. Let's see, Sengoku. Oh, come on. Oops. Oh no, what did I do? Huh. I think I pressed back by mistake. Okay, no problem. Sengoku. Let's see. Alright, so for Sengoku, okay, never mind. For Sengoku, we also have two forms. And these two forms have been in here. Oh, this is the opening cam. Okay. Opening cam never shows. For some reason, it never opens up. Or is it one file? Huh. Now I'm second doubting myself. Okay, so what is this? Sengoku original. Okay, it's not opening. Good. Great. Okay. Let's go back to Sengoku. Where is his files? Okay, his files are where? Okay, Sengoku original opening cam. I don't think this one's gonna show. Yeah, of course it's not. Opening cams never show for some reason. So that's his metal shockwave. Okay, let's open this one, and it's not gonna open either. Okay, nothing is opening today. Let me type Sengoku again. Jesus Lord, should have been more prepared for this one, right? This one I think opens, and this is the Sengoku that we see in game. Yeah, this is the one. So for the animations, I believe. Okay, so that's the opening cam. That's him jumping. Okay, that's the intro animation number 9. Which one is it? No, that's not the one. Number 3. Nope. Oh yeah. Okay, so those are the skills. Okay, that was skill 1, I believe. Okay, that's him charging the attack, but for some reason he's not transforming into Golden Buddha. That's when you lose. That's just him being idle. That's him falling. So these are how the files come together, guys. You know, from the rough sketches, then they get color, and they have a set animations. For example, this one has 32. There are some that had only 35. I believe this one has more because of his transformation, and also the boss battle that we had. Okay, well, it's not showing, but for some of the files, like it won't show the transformation. Maybe I can do Kid. I believe Kid, because Kid does have a transformation. Okay, I have to go back, of course. Kid. Okay, am I misspelling Kid? Okay, I guess I was. So for example, Kid has 2 versions. This is version 2. If it opens ever. Yeah, this is version 2 of Kid, and this one has all the animations. For Lucci, they only have one with a few animation. They have 2 animations, and the version that's him doing the dodge attack, or the dodge on stage. I just wanted to show you guys how these things work and how the files are compiled and things like that. I hope you guys find these videos interesting, because I do. You know, I might find more files in the future, and I might talk about them. And this video is already insanely long. I hope you guys enjoy it. This is all I have for you guys. This is the end of the video. I hope that you guys like it. If you do, please let me know in the comments down below. I would like to believe that some of these files are for content that will be coming up in the future, but who knows? So now we just have to wait and see what Bandai is planning to do with them. So again, this is all I have for you guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you guys on the next one.